Hey, we've got Beef Stewdios here, top 10 film. You gotta check this out. Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Lima with Lemur Studios and the Buffalo 48-Hour Film Project. I'm here with Jake and Mira from Beef Stewdios. That's a top 10 film in our competition this year, and we're gonna have a good time. So, first things first, is this your first film project?
For me it is, yeah. I've never done it before and it was a real blast.
Awesome, and I know it's not for you.
No, not for me. I think number 4 or 5.
That's incredible. Have you acted in every one of them?
No, I've acted in the past too, but before I did crew work for Jerry's team and mostly audio, things like that. I wanted to do something a little more creative, and so I started screenwriting and then I got into acting, and now I mostly do the acting.
Awesome, and now you are mostly into theater before this.
Yeah, I'd only done one film before this, and I have to say a big difference is waiting for a long time to see the result.
What do you think about the difference between acting for stage and acting for the screen?
A lot more chance to redo it, and then a lot of waiting and seeing how it gets put together in post-production. So it's really cool to see the final project, and it's a lot of you discovering it along with everyone else.
There are some telltale signs sometimes when you see a theater actor go and do a film, and I didn't see that from you. So a lot of times it'll be like too big of a performance for the screen because people are used to projecting and they're used to putting it all out there. But that didn't read that way at all for you. So
Thank you.
Yeah, well done on that. Maybe it was just your instinct.
She's a natural.
Well, yes, I guess so. Just a natural. That's wonderful.
I do my best.
But I understand that there was a little bit of a role reversal here, if you will. So you were supposed to be the lead?
Yeah, I was supposed to be the lead up until I guess that morning we shot on Saturday, and then Mira shows up. Steals the show.
No, I was supposed to be an extra, which was perfect and fine. And then you got stuck in traffic and we had to be out of our location by noon. They were like, shoot, we have to get going now. We kind of threw out the script at the last minute and I stepped in.
That is incredible. That's the nature of this beast. This is a time-based film competition, so anything goes. And it worked out really awesome, though. You were great in this film. So this is a legit spy film, and you've got awesome costumes, and it looks real great. How did it feel to be a spy for a minute?
It was a real blast. I haven't actually watched very many spy films, so when we found out it was a spy film, I was kind of frantically Googling, what does a spy wear?
Oh, sure, yeah.
And then I ended up just gathering all my black clothing and bringing it to this shoot.
Very cool. It was a, halfway Matrixy. It wasn't Matrixy like overblown, but it was very stylized cool, and that was cool about it. And it's sort of, I don't want to give any spoilers, you gotta watch this film. It'll be in the description, but it's just a really clever, fun film. What do you think about the 48-Hour Film Project and how it helps people in the community to get out there and act and do stuff?
I think it's really fantastic. I've recommended it to a lot of friends and filmmakers that I know. I think it really is awesome because it forces you to get out and actually finish it.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start if you want to start getting into film.
Absolutely.
I think there's been a lot of people that have started out in the 48-Hour Film Project and moved along, like me.
Yeah, it really is. It's sort of like a rite of passage almost for making films, and like you said, the best thing about it is that the films get done. Even late films get done, and they get screened. So it's a pretty amazing process where sometimes these things can fizzle out and people end up being disappointed in indie film, and these don't.
Yeah.
These just happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When people have a deadline, it's like, you gotta get it done,
Yeah. One of the other great things about the 48-Hour Film Project is it's not just one weekend. There's a lot going into it. There's this show, there's events, and we specifically do a crew meetup and a casting meetup. And you've been to crew meetups before, and you've came from the casting meetup. So
I did, yeah.
You didn't have any exposure to this before the casting meetup?
No, I think I saw an ad on Facebook and came to the open call and was lucky enough to be put on a team.
Awesome. That's amazing how this works. People just show up and it works. For our casting promos too, we do this open casting call, but we make a video out of it. So anyone who comes to our casting promo event gets on screen. So that's a lot of fun. And the crew meetup, that year, that one was a little under-attended, but it was still cool to have you there.
It was still great though. We had free pizza, everything. Got to meet Jordan, so.
You gotta come to these things. You gotta come to these things. Yeah, no, that's awesome. congratulations, guys, on an awesome film, and thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Always
Thank
a pleasure.
you for having us.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. So we'll have links to all of Beef Stewdios' films, including this film, 11th Commandment, and last year's film, A Lasso. And you should check all these films out. It's going to be a great time, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.